Hiya folks, it's Gav here, and Eddie behind the camera. We're just heading off one of our training days this month. We thought we'd do a little video diary for you. We were actually just driving along talking about a lot of the work that we do with adults at the moment, with teachers and with business people and with parents and so on. And we wanted to share a little bit of information with you about the works of a fantastic guy called Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. That's a real name, by the way. And his work known as flow. And one of the things we hear a lot when we're out on the road is the word challenges. And we're just sitting talking about what happens if we're all faced with a huge amount of challenge in our life, and yet we don't actually believe we've got the skills, the abilities, or the knowledge to tackle those challenges properly and embrace them and persist with them and work hard to overcome them. And of course it's at that point some of us are going to start to experience stress or things like anxiety and frustration. And we're starting to talk about how stress can be a good thing sometimes. I'm not sure if any of you at home would agree with that, but we at Tree of Knowledge do believe that stress can be a good thing. Sometimes when you're put under pressure you produce great things. We've all got this improvisational quality. I think it's called winging it a lot of the time. As a human being we've got this natural ability to wing it. Rumour has it that some people even make a career out of it. I'm going to move on quickly. But of course stress can be a good thing. But there is another side to stress that I think is just nonsense. And this is what Eddie and I have been sitting talking about this morning. Completely made up in people's heads. Like when you're stuck in traffic and you've been sat there for 10 minutes going nowhere. There are people out there who get truly frustrated. See me, I love getting stuck in traffic. See, 10 minutes just to sit there and do this. That was me relaxing, by the way.
That's your relaxing face.
Yeah, it was me relaxing.
I like that.
Change the CD, I don't know, turn up the radio and enjoy the fact that for 10 minutes I don't have to do anything. It's brilliant. Whereas other people sit there, they get frustrated, they get annoyed, they get angry, they phone their loved ones and share their woes. Why not just sit back and choose to enjoy the fact that for the next 10 minutes you don't have to do anything?
I like playing I Spy when I've got 10 minutes, Gav, but I'm usually on my own, but it means I always win.
Eddie's amazing at playing I Spy on his own. He says he normally wins, which worries me.
Yeah.
He doesn't technically always win. Sometimes he spies things and then can't find them.
Yeah, I lose things a lot.
But what happens in other situations of silly stress? Or I wonder how many you lot at home can think of. What about when you're driving and somebody's got a camera in your face?
Right in your face.
Yeah, for some people that can be quite stressful. What about other real life situations like toilet roll?
Serious stuff, Gav.
Yeah. No, seriously, bear with me. Think about your toilet roll holder at home.
I got it.
Think about yourself having to change that toilet roll. Imagine yourself adding or putting on a new toilet roll to that holder. And if you don't have a toilet roll holder, imagine you do. And what I want you to do is to imagine yourself attaching that toilet roll to the toilet roll holder. And think for me, which way does it face? Imagine there is a toilet roll holder here, attached to my window. Can you see that, Eddie?
I can see it.
Imagine it's right there. I'm pointing to the toilet roll right now.
Magical.
Or imagine one just now appearing. At which point, I want you to think for me. Does your toilet roll hang over and away from the wall? Or does it hang in towards the wall?
In towards.
In towards the wall. Okay.
Towards the wall for me, yeah.
Eddie, the fact that you even know that's worrying me already. The fact is, there'll be some of you right now watching this thinking, oh, mine always hangs away from the wall. Some of you will be thinking, mine always hangs towards the wall. And some of you will be thinking, what on earth does it matter? The reality is, it doesn't matter. It makes no difference whatsoever. Although even as I'm saying that now, some of you will be sat there thinking, it really does matter. And for some people it really does matter. And if it's not hanging the right way, they'll change it. In fact, put this to the test for me. Every time you go to someone else's house from now on, whether you need the toilet or not, and I realise we're talking about going to the toilet, but whether you need the toilet or not, go to the toilet and turn that toilet roll around. And one day somebody's going to come up to you and say to you, is it you? And you'll be able to sit there and say, is it me what? And I'll ask you, is it you that keeps turning my bog roll around? And you can stand there and say this, yes. And you'll think back to this moment and you'll realise I'm absolutely right. There are things in life that should never, ever be stressful. And what I'm going to put into that category is jobs. And I know for some people jobs are stressful and they are difficult, and they can be stressful and they can be difficult. But I believe it's a choice. We wake up every single morning and we can choose whether to look forward to the day ahead or not. What I want to make very clear though is that I know stress is real. And then when it gets you, and it can have a horrible impact on somebody, not only them in fact, but the people around them as well.
I hope you don't get stressed out now, Gav, because we're sitting in traffic. Dear God.
I'm not stressed at all.
I'm not going to see that vein coming out your vein.
So there we go. That's just a quick video diary about what happens when we don't actually believe that we're equipped with the tools and the knowledge and the belief to tackle challenges. Sometimes stress can be a good thing. Sometimes it's just silly stress. And I'm aware that, you know, stress is real and sometimes it gets us. But there's absolutely things that we can do to deal with that. And over the next wee while, we're going to put out lots of amazing little video diaries to help us, of course, to deal with those situations. So at this stage, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go back to enjoying my apple. Thank you.